turn out at all. I had to dig 'em. I guess you folks don't know who I am at all. I just drove in today. I live down here in a little town. Well, it ain't so far away. Now, folks down there for miles around, they all call me by my name. And now that I've decided to settle in this town, I want all you critters to do the same. Because I'm a ding-dong daddy from Dumas. Hey, you ought to see me do my stuff. Now, I'm a clean-cut feller from Horner's Corner. You ought to see me strut. I'm a caper-cutting cutie, got a gal called Katie. She's a little heavy laden, but I call her baby. I'm a ding-dong daddy from Dumas. Hey, you ought to see me do my stuff. Well, sir, you know, the other day I happened to think of an old friend of mine by the name of Burnside that used to live over here on the east side. So I went over on the east side to see Burnside, and I got over on the east side. They told me that Burnside had moved over on the south side. So I went from the east side to the south side to see Burnside, and I finally came to where Burnside did reside. The streets are very wide. I went down to one side and come up on the other side, and walked up the steps on the outside and rang the doorbell on the inside, and his wife came outside, and I told her I'd like to see Mr. Burnside. Well, she sighed and she cried. She said Burnside had died. He committed suicide. Of course, I was horrified, so I went across the street on the other side in the saloon, and I got ossified, and a policeman I spied told me how to tie it, and I told him he lied, and he called the wagon and give me a ride, and I didn't get to see Mr. Burnside. I'm a ding-dong daddy from Dumas. Hey, you ought to see me do my stuff. Now I'm a ping-pong pappy from Pittsburgh Prairie. You ought to see me strut. I'm a ding-dong daddy, got a whiz-bang mama, she's a Bear Creek baby, and a Wumpus kitty. I'm a ding-dong daddy from Dumas. Oh, you ought to see me do my stuff.